Hello, 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 everyone. Dr. Rowena Winkler here, and happy full moon in Aquarius. So, we're going to be chatting through what this full moon is all about. And in complete and full transparency for the full moon, I'm actually recording this a day early. I'm a little bit nervous because I am 2 days away from my due date for my little baby boy. So I figured I'd just get everything done for this week. And, it's all good because the messages are still the same. And even though I cannot be live there with you, maybe I'm having a baby, maybe not. We'll see. But if anything comes up for you, feel free to, shoot me a DM. Feel free to comment on the video here. But anywho, we're going to go ahead and get started. So first things first, if you are interested in receiving insights in terms of not just the full moon and new moon, but what's happening astrologically for the entire month, which August has a bit of has a number of different things. We're still in Venus retrograde. We have a Mercury retrograde coming up. So I finally got it together, and I have a bit.ly link here to sign up for my astrology newsletter. So it's just bit.ly/Astro newsletter. If you want to just sign up, it's completely free. I'm working on the newsletter now, so hopefully you'll get it in the next day or so. Again, try to get everything done for baby Winkler, who's coming hopefully soon. The other piece of business I wanted to share is that I also have an astrology-based membership called the Inner Muse membership. If you're interested in learning more about astrology, if you want to get more personalized insights in terms of what this full moon, for example, means for your particular chart, your particular sign, and also like other goodies, you get access to all of my astrology related content. So any classes or any, guides, workbooks, all that fun stuff. You can just go to rowenawinkler.com/innermuse membership, and the discount code IMM, and you can get your first payment, whether you are a monthly subscriber or a yearly subscriber. It'll be 33% off. Alrighty, Roo. So now that we got all that out of the way, let's chat through what does this full moon mean for all of us. So I broke this down in a series of checks. We're going to be doing a lot of checking, right? Because we're even though we're still in Leo season, we're going to be moving into Virgo season. And as I'll mention in a little bit, we have a couple planets in Virgo right now. So that energy of, getting things checked and getting our ducks in a row is very much top of mind. The first of which is that, at the start of this week with this full moon, we're going to be feeling called to have some sort of reality check. So, for example, for me personally, it's been a wild and crazy couple of weeks. I think because this is my second child, my doctor, emphasize/affirm for me that because this is my second baby, I've been feeling Braxton Hicks a lot more. I've been having contractions that have then, failed to progress. It's been a really frustrating and confusing time, just wondering when the heck is this baby going to come out? And then, trying to figure out how to navigate being on the wait list at the hospital, because apparently everyone's having babies right now. So there's going to be a reality check that may not feel great, right? It may be like a kind of a crunchy, sticky situation. So just, these things are going to be happening. There's going to be that reality check there. But when it comes to this full moon, we're going to then move into that Aquarian energy, which is about the collective and what we're able, because, even though a lot of folks think Aquarius is a water sign because it's the water bearer, it's actually an air sign. So how can we as a collective, conceive of things? How can we receive things? How can we process information intellectually? But again, having that focus on fact checking, on clarity, on conciseness, right? So even though Aquarius and Aquarian energy can be a little bit, or outside of the box, due to the fact that we have both Mercury and Mars. So Mercury, the planet of communication, and Mars, the planet of like action and passion and whatnot. They're both in Virgo right now, which again, Virgo is a very structured sign. So when it comes to our communication, when it comes to taking action, when it comes to social justice, which is very much tied to Aquarius energy, how can we be more concise and clear in that, right? So things might feel a little like a little intense, but again, having that clarification, having that clarity in terms of how we want to move forward, what we want to celebrate, what we want to let go of with this full moon is very, very important. So in addition to that, we're going to do a bit of a status quo check, right? Because Aquarius is all about not staying in the status quo. It is about moving outside, of our comfort zones, pushing against boundaries. It is exploring what is on the periphery, right? So what is outside of ourselves, what is outside of our comfort zone to solve any challenges that may not just arise for us personally, but for our communities, for the collective, right? And in addition to that, that Mercury that's in Virgo is going to have an opposition with Saturn. And Saturn is that disciplinarian energy. Saturn is that energy that's like, hold up, like, did you triple check that? Did you like, is that what you mean to do? Right. So we'll have some parameters and some boundaries. And, that might be good, right? It might be good to have some containers in place so that we don't get a little too chaotic with what we're trying to do. So again, that zooming out, that broadening out in order to figure out what we can do to solve any challenges that's happening with us, not just personally, which I know is a very Leo, right? Leo energy is very much me, 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 I am. But how can we take this full moon to broaden it out a little bit and say, okay, yes, honey, it is about you, but like, what does that mean in the bigger context of the collective? Okay. And then we're also going to have a bit of a practicality check. What do I mean by this? What I mean is that in for this full moon, the full moon is also, it's squaring with Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion. But because it's a square, right, there is that bit of, it's not just like, it doesn't open the floodgates in terms of all the expansion and abundance. It really is an intentional, right? Because that's Taurus energy as well, right? Which is ruled by Jupiter rules Taurus. It is that sloughing off. It's that removing of the impractical things that have been holding us back. When you think about everything that you've been able to accomplish this past season, yay, hooray, let's celebrate that. But also take this time to reflect and release what is not serving me right now in order to keep progressing forward. What is holding me back from really like getting into what I'm meant to be doing, right? For me to achieve my full abundance and my full success, what is holding me back? What is holding me? What is, keeping me tied down to something that I don't need. So thinking about that. And then the last bit, of course, as I've mentioned time and time again, is that Aquarius is all about the collective. It is about community. It is about, social justice and all that revolutionary stuffs, being that Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. So community check. What do I mean by this? Now's a good time to reflect on our communities and who we're leaning on. But again, because of that Leo sun, because we're in that Leo season, how are we able to be in community while still maintaining our personal power, while still being able to feel authentic, be authentic, show up authentically, and build authentic connections, right? So not having these contrived connections, not having contrived community, but being able to show up as you are in your fullness, in your beautiful Leo energy, light and fire, still being able to tap into your own personal power. I think this is top of mind for me right now because as I'm, resting and getting ready for this baby, I've been watching a lot of like cult related stuff. I don't know if anyone else is into that kind of stuff, but I just watch, How to Be a Cult Leader on Netflix. And so again, it's like, how do we not get wrapped up in that mentality of just being part of community so much so that we lose ourselves in it, right? Obviously, we don't have to go to that extreme, but thinking about that, right? That's kind of the mentality there. So those are all the things, right? Those are all the things when it comes to this full moon. I'm also going to be doing a card pull, as always, as we do here. I felt called. My ring light is too bright. There you go. I decided on Star Temple Oracle by Suzy Cherub because it's like star seeds and stuff that felt very Aquarian to me. Like what's outside of ourselves, planetary stuffs. Drop in. Okay. We got Asterope. Oh, she's so pretty. The Cosmos. Ooh. Let's see what this is about. I'm going to read about the series, and then I will read about the specific card. 74. I wanted to know how to pronounce it correct. So it's Asterope. Asterope. Okay. Asterope is one of the faintest stars of the Pleiades constellation and is sometimes difficult to see with the naked eye. Her name means lightning or starry face, and she's often referred to as the star mother. So the chakra that this rules is our third eye. The crystal for this is lapis lazuli. So we should put on my lapis. So Asterope was a popular princess and later a revered queen married to King Oenomaus of Pisa. She was a natural-born leader, visionary, and loving mother to her people. Asterope sometimes appears as the Oceanid, who was the mother of the sirens. In this role, she was seen as a natural nurturer and a leading light for her daughters. Her sacred totems are the horse, butterfly, and golden apple. She even has a butterfly species named after her, the Asterope butterfly. So the archetype for this is the visionary. With the gift of foresight and intuitive vision, Asterope represents the visionary. As a clairvoyant, she has clear psychic visions and is able to see the bigger picture for the universal collective. Her dream is to assist with cosmic ascension through empathic leadership and grace. She exemplifies the third eye chakra, helping you to connect to your inner vision and creative imagination. Asterope's other archetypes include the mother, creatrix, and wise woman or crone. In these aspects, she supports and sustains rebirth, fruitfulness, and feminine strength. She'll support you to find, realize, and manifest your higher purpose, then nurture it through to fruition. All right, so let's go on over to the specific card there, which is the Cosmos. And the affirmation is, I connect to oneness and expand my awareness. So the words associated are oneness, unison, and arise. You are in a powerful cycle of spiritual expansion. This opening out into oneness consciousness accelerates your spiritual growth and psychic awareness. The realization that we are all connected, such Aquarius energy, opens up your psychic sight to reveal a clear connection to higher realms. The Sisters of the Cosmos are supporting you to extend your awareness to extend your awareness to the infinite potential and possibilities available to you. Lift your vibration and ascend into the Pleiades vision of unity. Willingness to see a higher vision creates expansion. All right. Well, you know what? I am feeling called. So I think we're gonna do a little tappy taps. I think we're gonna do some EFT tapping because I think what was it, that last bit really let's see. Yeah. So let's see if we can expand our awareness a little bit and do a little tapping. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Because we have a lot happening in this particular full moon. All right. Here we go. So we're going to stop. So we're going to start with our karate chop point, and we're going to tap to let go of what we no longer need and to help expand our awareness and our third eye chakra in order to open ourselves up for more infinite possibilities. Because this is the time, right? You know, a lot of us, myself included, we get stuck in this whole, well, I have to wait for this perfect thing. I have to wait for the perfect partner, or I have to wait for this opportunity, or once I get this job, this thing will work out for me, blah, 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 blah. And oftentimes we realize that getting that thing or doing that thing or what have you, meeting that milestone isn't really helpful, or we just feel the same, or nothing changes. The change has to happen within us. We don't need these external things. And so by getting rid of these attachments and expectations, we're then perhaps able to open ourselves up for even more. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Even though I may feel like I need to do the mostest and that I need to perform or to meet some sort of milestones, even though I feel like I need to meet the expectations of other people and perhaps lose my own integrity in order to meet what I think I should be doing or what others think I should be doing. I still completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Because the fact of the matter is, no one else but me knows what's best for me. And no amount of investment in anything is going to make me feel good about being me. And even though there are times where I feel like I need that external validation, even though there are times that I feel like I can't make a difference, the fact of the matter is, I have more power than I think. I have more impact than I give myself credit for. And everything that I do actually impacts all, because we're all connected. And I'm part of a bigger collective, a bigger story. And the sooner that I get hip to my North Star, to my why, and feel like I could step into that, things are going to bust wide open. So even though that feels very scary and I can be super mother effing resistant, I still love, honor, and forgive myself. Because I'm worth it. I'm worth it as me. And the folks who get it and who love me will know it. And I'm too awesome to hold back and wait for people to catch up anyway. So why the F not? I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. I'm me. All right. Take a deep breath in and down. Ooh, that was impromptu, but I hope that felt good for you. I do have some EFT tapping videos on my YouTube channel if you want to explore that as well. And the last bit I'll say before we say goodbye for this full moon is that at the end of the month, on the 25th, I believe, yes, 4 Friday, the 25th of August, I am launching a replay of my passion and partnership using astrology masterclass just in time for Venus retrograde. So I'm having a special deal here. So if you go to the sales page, you can use the discount code VenusRx 2023. And instead of the $15 that the class usually is, you can get it for $6 because 6 is the angel number of love. Look at that being cute. I'll be sure to put all the things in the show notes as well as the message from today. So, go forth, tap into that third eye chakra as Asterope wants to do, and let's ascend to new heights. I hope that you have a wonderful full moon as best as you can, because I know we might get, kicked around a little bit, but hey, it's all good, right? And again, if there's anything that I can do to further support you, in the midst of me having this kiddo, hopefully by the time you see the baby is out, feel free to let me know. And yeah, we'll talk to each other soon.